Hello, everyone. This is John Liebman. Welcome to ForBassPlayersOnly.com. Today we're talking with bass player and founding member of Atlanta-based supergroup Collective Soul, Will Turpin.
The rapport there with me and Shane is it's undoubtable. You can hear it on live bootlegs. You can hear it on Collective Soul CDs. Me and him were just really, we were best friends, and we were able to focus equally on any given task, like a laser. It's real simple for me and him. And a little bit of a learning curve on the technical side of playing bass, but like I said, go back to melody, harmony, and music theory, and rhythm. And I didn't skip a beat, man. I was ready to go. So yeah, it just came to me, and from that point on, I was bass player in Collective Soul.
So is that how the whole Collective Soul thing came to be?
Yeah, that would have been. I came across that revelation about 6 months before Collective Soul was signed to Atlantic Records.
Well, you've had such a long period of success with that band, and no one seems to be saying the band is broken up, just maybe taking a little break to pursue some other objects. But from the outside looking in, it appears that everyone is still getting along okay and would enjoy playing together again under the right circumstances. Is that about right?
Oh, certainly. It's been 17 years at this point, so it's good to, stretch out and explore things outside of Collective Soul. I think it's good creatively. I think it's good. It's just good for your own personal space to explore music outside of the Collective Soul world. And that's kind of what we're all doing now. Dean's signed project, Magnets and Ghost is out now, and Ed's got a band called the Sweet Tea Project, and their record is due to hit early next year also. So yeah, there's certainly no end, but we've got to get our heads together and come up with the next strategy for the next 2 years for Collective Soul at some point.
Keeping a band together for 17 years is no small feat. Anything you'd care to share about that whole experience? How you managed to keep it together for almost 2 decades now?
Well,
what's the secret?
Well, obviously when we make music, there's something that people enjoy there, because you can't really do it without the fans, So you got to point to people really wanting you to create music and wanting to hear your material first. So you got to attribute that to the fans and people who have supported Collective Soul in the music industry, whether that's radio or even TV, the VH1s and the MTVs. But personality-wise, sticking together, we all grew up in the same little town. So I think we genuinely have a base that we all draw from that's very similar, and I think that's real important. I think that's a big reason why we've been able to hold this thing together.
Now, you've been in a successful rock band for so many years. Now, you've got to have some good stories about touring or traveling, writing, recording, the guys, maybe a good road story. What comes to mind? What can you share with us?
I mean, I have flashbacks every now and then, and a new story comes back in my mind that I'd forgotten about. But man, it's crazy, especially when you think about the 90s. We were busy, and it was almost every night something else fun going on, because we still do, but we like to have fun. So there's so many cool things that we got to experience, and so many funny things, and so many cool stories. But I can't really think of one that I want to break open or anything. But I mean, there is. You're absolutely correct. There's a lot of them.
Okay. Well, if one,
there's just different things out there that I don't know. I don't know where to go with it. I don't really have that one story. I have been asked that question a lot, but
Okay. Well, if something comes to you before we're done talking, by all means, let us know. Let's tell me about Lighthouse, your new EP. I've been listening to it. I'm really enjoying it.
well, thanks, man. These are songs that have been coming out of my mind now for about, I guess, the last 7 or 8 years. A lot of songs have been coming out. So obviously, Collective Soul keeps you busy, and it's hard to work on things on the side. So when we sat down as a band last year and decided to do a minimal amount of Collective Soul shows, I figured it was pretty much now or never, you know. And I'd played some of these songs out live, and had gotten enough feedback from people that I thought it'd be worth my time and effort to record them. And so I started recording about 12 tunes intended for a full-length record. And about halfway through the process, I'd gotten 12 songs to about the same spot. I decided just to totally finish these 5 and get them out and get the ball rolling. And I want to keep creating more. I figure with the new record model, that's or not really new record model, but the wild, wild west that is the record industry, I'm figuring since these things are just kind of an introduction, I'm figuring I should just keep the ball rolling, and instead of going with the old format of, you know, release a record, try to tour and promote a record, and then take time off and try to make another record, I'm going to try to integrate me recording more solo material as much as possible, whether it's 5 songs, 3 songs, or a full-length record. I'm going to try to integrate that into a Collective Soul schedule and keep putting more stuff out. So it's kind of where I'm at right now.
All right.
5 songs from Lighthouse have been received extremely well, and I'm really happy about that. People are surprised about what they hear, and it's definitely given me enough inspiration to want to continue.
There's some nice tunes there. You've got a really beautiful song about your wife that I enjoy. The Star, is that what it is? My Star?
My Star, yeah.
My Star, yeah. Are you doing all the vocals on there yourself?
Yeah, it's all my vocals. It's all me on acoustic guitars and all the keyboards and, of course, the bass tracks.
Of course, yes, and it's prominent on one in particular. I think it was 60 Seconds. There was one that was where the bass really stood out. I said, "Ooh, that's really exceptional."
Oh yeah, I think of a Paul McCartney. That sounds like a Paul McCartney bass line.
Yeah. Well, it worked for him.
Yeah.
For BassPlayersOnly.com.